Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the video. Thank you for clicking and watching. Today is Tuesday, October 4th, which means I'm now 4 days out from my very first men's physique competition. This is peak week for me. Super excited. So yesterday morning, actually, I stepped on the scale at 164 pounds even. That is so freaking light. I started this prep at 191 pounds. So needless to say, Saturday night when I finish, it's time to put some weight back on me. Let's go. Let's go. But as I said in the previous video, I did mention that I wanted to show you guys a tip for oatmeal. And I previously recorded a video for it, but I decided I want to keep you guys more up to date, so I'm not going to publish that at all. So I'm going to go ahead and redo this now and show you what I'm doing during peak week for this oatmeal. Then I'm also going to give you guys tips on how you can manipulate that to fit into your macros, whatever they might be, because a lot of you guys probably are not at the same macros as me. So I can show you things that you can add to make it taste good, higher macro, lower macro, whatever. So let's get it, guys. Alright, so for my oatmeal, I'll be using this Great Value, which is the Walmart brand, sugar-free maple and brown sugar oatmeal. Now check out the macros on this. Per pack, 4 grams protein, 18 carb, 2 fat. So basically, I'll always use 2 of these, and I'll show you the next steps. Alright, so we got the oatmeal poured in here. Now we're just going to go through the process of just watering this down a bunch. So as you guys can see, this is very watered down now, and that's exactly how we want it to be. So we're going to go ahead and take this, and I have a lower wattage microwave, so I'm going to go ahead and pop it in here for 2 minutes. A higher wattage microwave, I would recommend doing it a little bit less time, but essentially the process that we're going to be using here is watering it down until it's soupy, microwave it until it hardens up a little bit, give it a good stir, water it down again until it's kind of soupy, microwave it for about the same time, pull it back out, stir it, and then I'll add just a little bit more water and then kind of let it sit for a minute. And basically when you're doing this, when you're stirring and letting it sit, the oats are just absorbing all that water, and that's exactly what we want, because it's going to make it super thick, super filling. And so we're going to go ahead and go through the process of that, and then I'll help you guys determine what you can throw in to fit your macros. Alright, the oatmeal just finished up. Let's give this a check. So as you can see, it's definitely hardened up a bit. So you can go ahead and give this a stir. And add some more water. We lost the spoon. Alright, we're good. Alright, so as you can see, I just made it soupy again. So this is perfect. Stir this back up. And then we'll go ahead and microwave this again. Alright, so just pulled this back out of the microwave. It's still a little bit, you can see it's still a little bit watery, but it is, like, as a whole, it's pretty thick. So we're just going to go ahead and give this a good stir here. And then I'm simply just going to let this sit for a few minutes while I get the rest of my food ready. And it's going to start hardening up. I will go ahead and show you some things that I do. So essentially at this point during peak week, I cannot have any sweeteners put in here. So that's Splenda, you know, spray butter, Walden Farms. So simply what I'm going to do is, this is the brown sugar oatmeal. So to just simple it up, I'm just going to put in this ground cinnamon, and I'll just put a decent bit of that. Honestly, like, this thickens up, it hardens up, and I put the cinnamon in, and it tastes really good. Like, I'm not going to lie. So if you want to do this and add no calorie, you know, the 2 packets itself, just 36 grams carb, 8 protein, 4 fat. Yeah, should be right. Should be right. But essentially, just add this, a lot of water, it's going to thicken it up and make it taste really good. But if you can't have the sweeteners, what I would recommend is, let me pull this out for you guys. We got just whatever spray butter you might want to use. Give a few sprays of this. And what I've found that works really well is this chocolate peanut butter spread, Walden Farms. Now, I think I mentioned this in a previous video, but if you're going to have this stuff, do not try it by itself. It tastes awful. You're going to regret it. You're going to be like, why did I buy this? This is $6. That was a waste of money. No, alright? Don't try it on its own. Literally just take a spoon, throw a dollop in there, and I promise you, just close your eyes, eat it. It'll taste like you have chocolate chips within. Promise you, it tastes so good. You just gotta get over the fact that it tastes bad by itself, but when it like goes with this, the flavor's all infused and it just tastes really good. But if you do have the macros, what I would recommend, if you want to spice it up a little bit, throw in some powdered peanut butter, or just simply throw in some chocolate chips. My method would be the spray butter and chocolate chips. A serving and a half is what I would do when I was higher in calories. It tastes phenomenal, because especially once you let it sit like this, as soon as you pull it out, throw the chocolate chips in it and then let it sit, and while it thickens up, all that heat rising is also just gonna melt the chocolate chips, and then when you're ready to eat it, you can just stir it in, and it's super chocolatey. But I hope that helps, and I'll show you guys what's going on the rest of the day. I just finished up making this salad, and I've let this sit here, so let's go ahead and check out this consistency. Dang, that is perfect, guys. Major key right here, all the water and then let it sit. So definitely, you know what, if you enjoyed this, give us a thumbs up right now. You know, if you enjoyed this, I think it's fair, a little thumbs up. What do you guys think? Alright, what's going on, guys? So I messed up terribly yesterday and got very busy and didn't have time to record, so we're going to make up for that today. We're going to go ahead and do a full day of eating on contest prep, 3 days out, peak week. That was a handful, but let's go. Class this morning, I had 2 classes, and I just went ahead and packed a snack for class. So I had one of these Fit Crunch bars. Macros per bar are 16 fat, 27 carb, 30 grams protein. And then I had a serving of these Pop chocolate rice cakes at 1.5 grams of fat, 25 carb, and 2 protein. So now I'm back from class and I'm going to make some lunch. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get this cream of rice in, as well as my salad. So I'll show you guys that. By the way, guys, my macros today, since it is peak week, I'm going to be higher in carb. I'm a little bit lower in protein, fat's about the same, so I'm at 185 grams protein, 300 grams carb, and then 45 grams fat. And some things to take note of, I am drinking 2 gallons of water today, and I'm monitoring my sodium to 2 grams. And we're also going ahead and the reason I'm doing the cream of rice and not my normal oatmeal today, like I showed you guys yesterday, is because as of today, we're cutting out oats as well as any like fibrous veggies, just to make sure that it doesn't cause any abdominal bloating, just get my body used to that and adapted, and just kind of clean it up. And yeah, that's it. So this cream of rice says that for 1 serving of this, I need to use 1 cup of water, but volume. So I'm probably going to go ahead and use 1.5 cups and just hope that it doesn't screw me over. So let's find out. Well, this is already boiling, so go ahead and add this. I'm going to go ahead and do 60, there we go, 60 grams of this. I think it says slowly add, so all directions, sprinkle that in. Alright, now I need to start whisking this. At some point I'm supposed to reduce the heat. I'm not sure what that point is, so I'm just going to do that first. Maybe like do this for another minute, and then honestly, guys, I'm just winging this. We'll see what happens. Another update, guys. So it's now pretty thick here. I added some garlic and pepper because I'm assuming this is going to taste super bland. I've never had it before, so I think I should probably pull this off now, so I'm going to do that. So cream of rice is now done. I'm just going to try it a little bit, see how it tastes. Oh yeah, that's bland. Alright, you know what, guys? If you're watching this and you have a tip on how to make this not taste so bland, please do us all a favor and let me know, let the other viewers know, because this is bland. I'm going to have to figure something out for this. We'll see what happens, but I'm going to go ahead and get cooking up. I got mushrooms right here, and I have chicken right here that I'm about to go ahead and 5 ounces of chicken, and get this heating up and I'll make my salad. So normally when I'm making these salads, I'm using this Bolthouse Farms chunk of blue cheese with Frank's Red Hot Buffalo, but since I am a little bit lower on sodium today, I'm just going to go ahead and do 2 servings of this and cut that out, and yeah. Oh no! Serving size was 30 grams, so 2 servings would be 6 grams if you're curious. See if this jalapeno mustard can take this and make it taste better. Let's see. Okay, alright. With the jalapeno mustard, this cream of rice is actually not too bad. We'll take it. Alright guys, it is time for the next meal and I'm about to work out, so can you guess what I'm about to have? That's right, pancakes. You guessed it. The standard pre-workout meal. So I'm about to get on top of this. Gonna go ahead and have that, and then I'm probably gonna go ahead and stack in 3 rice cakes. I might go ahead and go caramel. I'm gonna look and see where my carbs are at and just kind of like plan ahead for the day, but we'll see. I'll show you guys what's up. So oddly enough, even with 45 grams of fat, I usually at the end of the day am still low on fat, and I'm finding myself in a situation where dang, like I need to get fat in. So it was kind of nice. That Fit Crunch bar this morning has 16 grams of fat. That was good. And in this batch, oh wow, that angle is awful. In this batch of pancakes that I made today, went ahead and used 1 extra large egg and then an extra large egg white, as well as the pumpkin coconut flour. And my protein, chocolate brownie, I want to say protein, and cinnamon. And if you haven't already, I recommend checking out my first video titled something about protein pumpkin pancakes. And yeah, check it out guys, because it'll explain how to make this. And it's honestly a great recipe. I've obviously, like, you see me eating it every day, so wouldn't do it if I didn't like it. The finished product here, got the 2 pancakes, 2 lightly salted rice cakes, powdered peanut butter, and 1 caramel. I'm gonna eat this, hit a workout, and then I will check in with you guys at the next meal. Alright, what's going on guys? Sorry it's a little bit dark right now. I just wanted to kind of get like a, I guess like a new area to film, just because I feel like I always am filming like right there in the kitchen. But yeah, just got back from the gym and I really just wanted to talk to you guys for a second. So I did just have my final full workout of prep. The next 2 days I just kind of like, I just have to walk for 15 minutes, just get moving. I'm probably going to go sit in the sauna or something like that. But as I finished my workout today, I went and I did my 20 minutes cardio, because cardio's been dwindling down, and then I sat in the sauna, and I really just like, during that time I just started kind of like reflecting, I guess, on how far I've come in prep, and I really just got in the mindset of thinking, like, I guess I put this in my mind that if you have faith in yourself, that you can accomplish whatever you put your mind to. Like, I cannot tell you how many times during prep, like this has been a 20-week journey for me. I mean, I'm almost there, but so far I'm 19 and a half weeks deep into this journey. And there's been so many doubts in my mind. Like, the most recent one I can think of is actually, my original show was planned for 2 weeks ago, the NPC Buckeye Championships, which was September 24th. And about 2 weeks out from that, we decided to change my show to do this natural show and just come in a little bit better conditioning. And I just, there honestly was a thought in my head that, you know, wow, like 2 more weeks, like I can't do that. Like I might just be done. Like I might just not do a show. Like 2 weeks, that's hard. Like this has been like hard already, and just adding 2 more weeks of that and digging deeper, like that's gonna be rough. But I really just thought, and I was like, you know what, like I can do it. Like that's a piece of cake. Like just bring it on. I'm ready for it. I'm ready to tackle it. And I've done that, and I've brought a way better physique than I expected to, that I could have imagined to for my first show, and I'm super excited about that. But you know, it's just you have doubts, but you just have to find a way to push past those doubts and really just find it in yourself to be all that you can be. And I truly think that, you know, if you find that faith in yourself, if you put that belief in you, that you can accomplish it, you can do anything you set your mind to. I really wanted to sit here and talk to you guys about that, and I hope that I'm probably honestly going to share this on Instagram as well, so be on the lookout for that. But if you guys can get something out of that, that's really all I can ask. I hope that by me bringing this up, you guys can kind of think about that and reflect on that as well, and kind of relate that to your ideals and what you're thinking. I hope that you can, you know, maybe if you are having doubts, you can find a way to push past that if you're in a similar situation, even if it's something else, like completely non-fitness related, like, oh, like I can't do well in school. Like you can, like have faith in yourself, like put that effort forward, and it will happen. So I am going to go ahead and attach a picture. You know, if I can figure out how to put it on top of this, I will, but if not, I'll put it on after. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the picture from the beginning of the prep and the picture from the day 3 weeks out. And I'm going to go ahead and shower up and get this next meal cooking for you guys. I'll check in with you. So pretty much being 3 days out, I'm going to be adhering to a bro diet pretty much, just to make sure that I'm coming in and I'm really filling up my muscle bellies with good carbs, and that I'm not causing anything that would, I guess, allow me to bloat out. So for dinner, I am going to be having, you guys saw me cutting up the little mini potatoes. I actually get these at Sam's Club. They're really cool. They are the Dynamic Duo Little Potato Company in this green bag. So I highly recommend them getting these if you have a Sam's Club or anything that carries that. But I have 400 grams of that. I'm also going to do this cream of rice that I had earlier. I'm probably going to do the same amount. And I believe I'm going to be able to do 5 servings of egg whites. I think I'm going to do 7 servings of egg whites, and then 1 whole egg. I'm going to do half a serving of the cheese. I think I'll be able to have in, I'm going to have to check my sodium, but I might do 2 servings of the reduced sugar ketchup, as well as 1 rice cake. And if I'm thinking right, that should top it off. But I will show you guys the finished product, and I will check in with you guys with that and my Indian macros for the night. I'll check in with you guys soon. Ooh, this is risky. Nice. Guys, so we've got the finished project here. We have the 5 servings of egg whites with, well, I did 5 right here, and then half serving of cheese, 400 grams potato. I try to make this look artsy, you know, effect. I'm going to go ahead, and I have room for 3 servings of this. And then I went ahead and I did an egg over easy, and then I did 2 egg whites on top of this. And then also, I'm going to go ahead and have 1 caramel rice cake. And I will check in with you guys after this meal to go over my current macros for the day. So that meal did conclude my macros for the day. My goal macros were 185 grams of protein, 300 grams of carb, and 45 grams of fat. I ended the day after that meal at 186 grams of protein, 300 grams of carb, and 45 fat. So pretty dead on, so I'm very happy with that. But 3 days out, guys. Really, the only thing left to do from this point on, all the work's been done. All I just need to do is just carb up and work on being tight, getting my water, and just filling up. And I'm excited to see what happens after I get this tan slapped on me and just finish carving up and see how my body responds with everything. So that is going to conclude this video. If you guys enjoyed this kind of opening clip / full day of eating, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you enjoyed everything, might as well go ahead and subscribe. Wait for more coming. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care.